All right, welcome back to Camper Living. So, I did a video on a previous one that our microwave fried. Took out our heaters. What else did it take out? Did it just fry the two heaters?
Yeah, luckily it was the heaters.
We had the TV unplugged, the computer protected. Yeah, so not just the two little electric heaters got fried. So I installed a new microwave. That was like $1,000. And a mild pain in the butt. Wasn't bad. You got your vent, your overhead, everything like that. So, yesterday, the refrigerator went out. Your normal 3-way, 12 volt. It actually might be a 2-way. I don't know if it had 12 volt or not. Maybe it did. It probably did. So you got propane, electric, 110 volt, and 12 volt. So about 8 months ago, the 110 volt went out, and we've been using propane. Little bitty fridge, and it's harder to kind of live out of a fridge this small. But propane finally went out. Messed up all the food inside the fridge, and they're pretty expensive. We don't necessarily need propane since we're living out of this full-time, not traveling. So we took it out, and we're gonna put a standard house refrigerator, but we've got the furnace underneath, which when the microwave fried, it fried the furnace. So that doesn't work anymore anyways, but I'd like to keep it and fix it later on. We've got the vent in the back, somewhere back here. The access panel to that fridge, so that needs dealt with. We got all the insulation ripped out. We're probably gonna have to paint the wall. I'm gonna have to rip out this entire cabinet. We're gonna have to remove the pantry and then build a platform that comes out. And I think we're like 6 or 8 inches deeper this way. So I'm going to rebuild this entire box. And then it won't fit through the camper door. So we remove the window. So I took the big bay window. So now I can fit whatever I want through here. And then once you turn it sideways, it's got to sit up. They say for 48 hours, which... that's why I'm bringing the refrigerator in first. I'm going to get it set in here and let it sit upright for as long as possible. And while I rebuild this box, and I'm sure it's going to take me more than a day to rebuild all this anyways. And then we got to figure out pantry situation, which she's thinking just something that hangs on the side over here that we can remove when we want to pull the slide out in. And then I got to figure out how I want to block everything off and make it look decent. Yeah. So we also, we have these little bitty water heaters. I'm sure most of them have that. We bought a on-demand water heater a couple months ago. I haven't had time to install it. I'm going to try to get that installed. Not going to worry about the heater. And our AC is also freezing up now. It still cools pretty good. You just have to turn it to fan only every couple hours, 2 or 3 hours, fan only, and then back to cool. And it keeps it pretty decent in here, but yeah, so it depends on what the heater situation is. I was looking into replacing the air conditioner with a AC heater combo. I don't know how much electricity would be to heat this place with electric, but the only reason I was thinking that that might help is because if we remove this heater, then we could lower the fridge down quite a bit, have a normal fridge, maybe a little cabinet above it, and then have all the heater and air conditioner and everything on the roof, heat pump. But those are like $1,500 to $2,500, something like that. So definitely more expensive to live out of a camper than it is a nice quality house, but there was stuff breaking on our house all the time as well, but none of it was expensive to fix. yeah. Let's get this started. I'm going to start ripping apart this cabinet. So we got all the cabinet tore out. Most of it, I guess. Still got that's bolted in through the roof, so that sucks. And then that's bolted in through the side of the wall, so that sucks. But we do have the room that we seek, so. End of day. Can't even remember where I ended off the last video. But I think I showed the fridge. So here's how far I've got on the spot. So we got our box built, got our natural gas rerouted, some of our 12 volt dealt with, got a GFI plugged in, got our paneling on the walls. So we still have ceiling, some paneling on the side of the boxes, trim, some brackets in the back to support the box. That's about it. So move on to tomorrow. That's all I can get done. Oh, and a bunch of corner bead trim everywhere. So we're gonna put a piece of wood up here, and then we're gonna trim it all in. And you know what I just realized? Oh, damn it. I was gonna say we could actually turn the fridge this way, but I lied. Fridge is too long this way. That would have been sweet. What would have been really nice is turn it at an angle, but this is the slide out here, so just enough room, hopefully, for all that to work. Alright, we'll finish this video tomorrow. End of the day, we are done. Step back. Well, I say done. We still have trim and corner trim on the box, but fridge is there. Ice maker's plugged in. Got some room on that side, so still some finish work. I don't even know. Oh, handles are under here. Have to get used to that. We got it fully stocked. Everything we need. So, yeah, pretty nice fridge. So that one, I'm 5'7", that one's accessible. That one needs a stool. That one needs a ladder. I don't know how that's going to work, but we're definitely going to have a stool. But the important part is that we have food that, we have enough food to keep us from going to the grocery store all the time. See if ice tray, do not understand how it works. It has not made a single piece of ice. And pretty deep freezer that we can get to on this side. Camper's apparently still in level. Leveled it out a little bit more. So 0 degrees on the freezer, 37 degrees on the fridge. What was fridge supposed to go to? 37? 37 on the fridge. So, yeah. That was more work than it needed to be. So we had a pantry here, so one of our plans is to put, I mean, we would lose this window, but to put a pantry here that pulls out this way and has all of our shelves. We don't need a whole lot of pantry space, but other than that, I don't know where to put it. We could hang it off the side of the fridge or something like that. Problem being is that slide out. Can't put anything there that's permanent. But yeah, I don't know how long this video is, so that took me quite a while to get all that together. So see how it goes. That is camper life. Next project is water heater, on-demand water heater. We have the pantry, and then there's a shower pan over there. We need to remodel the shower. And then eventually we need to remodel the bed space as well. It's got some issues with our... What kind of bed is that?
Sleep number.
Sleep number bed. The pump or whatever is above is on the nightstand. So we need to get it placed underneath and fix all the hoses and do some work to that. But hopefully this helps a little bit for living in this camper a little bit longer. We probably have at least another year before we can afford a house, and that depends on how the housing market and everything, what it does. So anyways, thanks for watching. We'll see you the next time.